Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you? It is Thrilling Thursday. It's the 1st of June. It's day one of the squat challenge and it's me, Emma, with the Hoop and Chat. So are you ready? The squat challenge, I don't know if you all know what's going on. Some of you know I run a free daily challenge group, 365 days a year. Twice a year I do a squat challenge and it's an accumulator. We do more and more squats every day until we reach the peak on the final day of the month. So it's always in December, sometimes it's May, sometimes it's June. This time it is June. So are you in? Are you ready for a free challenge? Do you want to join? So sometimes you'll see short reels and I'll put some squats in there, but if you want to come and join the free daily challenge group, you can do them live with me each day. Yeah, and you can check in and have some accountability. So let me know if you want to do that. Hopefully you're already in it, but if you're not, if you're on Instagram, it's really easy. You can click the link in my bio and go straight to it. If you're on Facebook, just let me know in the comments and I'll send you a link and you can come and join me. All right? Yeah, you ready? I hope so. I'll show you at the end what today's is anyway. Here we go. Grab your hoop and let's chat. Ready? So those of you who are hooping with me, I've got a Power Hoop Deluxe. I haven't got the extra weighted inserts in it. If you're new to hoop, you only want to hoop for 2 minutes each side every other day, okay? You step into your hoop, you hold it exactly halfway round. You place the hoop onto your lower back. You step one leg forward. I normally do the one I'm going to move to, but I turn it to left first, then I launch, and then I push straight away in. Now let me just put a timer on quick so I don't talk to you for too long as well. And I'm back to cooking me porridge while I'm talking to you. Right, timer is on. Right, here we go. So are you good? Can you believe it's the 1st of June? Oh my God, I feel that that's all I ever say now. Can you believe? Can you believe? But seriously, 1st of June, where's the time gone? And what's the weather doing? Oh my God, I am actually cold. I'm all right at the minute because I've just been teaching, but after I finish working with you guys, I'll put my indoor clothes on. Now don't laugh, I have indoor clothes. I don't know if you do. Do any of you have indoor clothes? I've got 9 dogs. I've got 9 chihuahuas. They're shedding as well at this time of year. So you can imagine I'm vacuuming about 20 times a day. But I wear indoor clothes so that if I sit down, the dogs can come and sit on me. They're not getting told off. Does that make sense? So I will put my indoor clothes on and there will be a lot of them because I'm bloody cold, which I can't believe. But there you go. Sorry, I do talk a lot about everything that just pops into my head. So if you're not used to listening to me, it's almost like, whoa, what's going on? But there you go. So I am hooping, as you can see. Now, I'm going to warn you, I hope I don't. I would die of shock if I did, but I might burp. I feel like I'm going to. So when I'm hooping, I find it massages out my digestive system beautifully. I'm a delicate little flower. I don't look it, but I am. So I find that anything sets off my tummy. I bloat very easily. I have to really look after my gut health, and it's definitely more challenging as a menopausal woman, definitely. So when I'm hooping, for me, it really helps massage out anything. So sometimes I might burp, other people tend to pass wind, things like that. But it's better out than in, literally. But if I burped in front of you lot, I'd die. So hopefully, if it does, it'll just be a quiet one. So that's another reason why I hoop. Also, it's great for challenging your core, waking up your core. And for those of you who want to help reduce your waist to hip ratio, from a health point of view, if you've got an apple shape, you're carrying a lot of weight around your middle, that's quite detrimental to your health. Whereas if you're a pear shape, we might not like it, but health-wise, it's not as dangerous, okay? So especially, I mean, I'm more of a pear shape, definitely, but I love hooping. I love to train my core muscles, and this is just another way of doing it. Plus the fact when I'm standing here chatting away with you guys, I can't be staring into the camera. I would rather be doing something. If you don't know what to do with your arms, if you just cross them over and hold here, your elbows are out of the way of the hoop, you won't get them caught. If you want to wave your arms around, you know, you can do arms as well, but this is basic hooping. You could be walking. You could just be doing this the whole time. Yeah, you could even be running on the spot if you wish. You could do anything you want. I just statically do it because when you're watching me, otherwise there's too much going on, what with the hoop and the me and blah. It's all a bit much. So, let's talk. Thrilling Thursday, Throwback Thursday on socials. We normally share our throwback pictures. I'm not sure if I've got one planned for today. I'll have to have a look. I normally do because I love them. But I'll tell you where I was 6 years ago. So I was in Koh Tao in Thailand. It was our first time we'd been to Thailand. And we were in Koh Tao and I loved it. And a memory popped up actually on my Facebook this morning that I was at Zoko Tattoo having a bamboo tattoo 6 years ago today. And I'm like, my God, so scary. That's 6 years ago. To be honest, that feels nearer or newer than when I was in Thailand in January. You saying to me, Emma, you were in Thailand in January. I'm like, God, it feels like years ago. Whereas the 6 year ago one feels much nearer. It's strange, isn't it? Timings, it really is. But I don't know if any of you have been to Thailand. Koh Tao, when we were in Koh Tao, I didn't realise that it's a little bit infamous as well, because a few years ago there were some murders, 2 very highly publicised murders. It was awful. Yeah, and do you know what? I didn't know about that. So when we were actually there, I started Googling Koh Tao, and it came up on my phone, and the worst bit was we were staying right near where they'd been murdered. It was one of those things, ignorance was bliss. I wish I'd never realised. And of course we had to keep walking that way every time we went there, and we went past where these 2 youngsters were murdered. You know, we're like, oh my God. So yeah, that was a bit of a bugger. But other than that, I did really, really like Koh Tao. It was fantastic. But obviously, that's awful. Right, I've now been going 4.5 minutes, so I'm going to stop, change direction. Something to make you aware of when you're hooping, your top tends to go up and your leggings tend to come down a little bit. So tucking your top into whatever you're wearing on your bottom half is probably quite a good idea. So, pelvic floor, let's talk. Now, I know that some of the boys will be watching. Pelvic floor issues do affect men as well, but it's much more common in women. So I'm just wondering, do any of you have any problems with that? And I think it's something we should definitely talk about, because we go through so many different things in life. You have gravity, you have ageing. For some women, you have pregnancies. You have all sorts of things that affect your pelvic floor. But I don't think a lot of people realise, and this could be starting even into your early to mid-30s girls that are watching me, pelvic floor and urinary incontinence issues. So I'm just wondering, are any of you have any problems? So let's talk about that. Where your hormones throughout your life peak and trough, they go up, they go down, they have an influx, then they have a decrease, until unfortunately you go into perimenopause and then menopause, and they nosedive even more. Your muscles, your tendons, your ligaments, everything is affected by your hormones, including your pelvic floor, the internal walls of your vagina, everything. So you can start experiencing things like pelvic incontinence. And it's always when you're desperate for it, you get the key in the door, you're almost there, and then you pee your pants a little bit. I don't know if that's happened to any of you. Or you cough, sneeze, or laugh, or jump, and yeah, have a little wee. I mean, some people have it and they fully wet themselves. But that little drip, drip, drip is almost as bad, because it just makes you feel awful. And I just thought I'd highlight that, because some of you won't realise that that might be related to the perimenopause and menopause. Because, like I just said, your hormones affect everything in your body, your muscles, everything. And that's going to also affect through your bladder, your pelvic floor, your vagina. So you might have sexual issues, you might find sex being a little bit more uncomfortable, you might have lubrication issues. Now I know it sounds silly, some of you will be going, oh my God, I can't believe she just said that. But I think it's important to know, because people don't talk about it, and then you think there's something wrong with just you. It's very, very common. But starting having to wear tenor lady in your knickers or tenor man, you shouldn't have to do that, guys, unless it's extreme. We can train those muscles, we can. Okay, so I just wanted to let you know there's ways around it. Now, the other reason I'm talking about this is it's day 1 of the squat challenge. Squats are fantastic, fantastic. So think about it. You get on and off the loo, you're doing a squat. You get in and out of a chair, you're doing a squat. You get in and out of the car, you're doing a squat. So when people say, I can't squat and I hurt my knees, well, there's ways around that, because you're doing a squat movement all the time. But you don't want to be squatting and bearing down through your pelvic floor and added extra pressure, especially if you do deeper squats. So during the squat challenge, I'm going to give you lots of options to help you, so it's pelvic floor friendly as well, all right? So I just wanted to talk about that, because I think it is important that we do. And do you know what made me think about that? I was teaching combat this morning, and I was doing a jack, and I suddenly went, oh my God, I thought I peed my pants. I've got grey leggings on, and I was like, oh my God, I think I've peed myself. Lucky enough, I hadn't peed myself, but I really thought I had, and I was mortified. I was like, oh my God. So I thought, no, I'm going to talk about it, because sometimes people are scared to do things because they're worried they're going to pee their pants. So I thought we'd talk about it this morning. HRT, for me, has actually helped. I was very much one of these people, oh, I'm going to do it all naturally. What an idiot. There's nothing natural about the decline in hormones. You'd say, well, it is, Emma. Everybody does it. It's not. It's unfair. It's horrible. It's just mean. So I have to say, I do believe in taking HRT if you're able to. Never thought I'd say that. Take me back 10 years, I'd gone, no. But now I totally believe in it. It's made a lot of difference. However, it's not the holy grail. It doesn't do everything. You've got to work with it. So your healthier eating, your daily exercise for your bones, your muscles, your tendons, your ligaments, you know, your hydration, your lowering of your stress levels, all of that all goes towards helping your HRT work properly. It's lots of pieces of the puzzle. Right, I've been hooping for ages and stop me porridge is probably burning now as well. So anyway, if you want to know any more about anything that I've been talking about today, number one, come and join the free squat challenge and squat with me the whole way through June. If you're having problems with your pelvic floor or anything like that, I can definitely help. I'm going to give you options all the way through our squat challenge. And if you really want to dive deeper into this whole situation, come and join MenoFit with me. I've literally just recorded a class for my MenoFit crew this morning, which was pelvic floor and core. So that was a really, really good one to help learn to strengthen those pelvic floor muscles. But anyway, I'm going to stop talking because I guarantee my porridge is burning. Talk to me, guys. Here on Instagram, remember there's a link up top in my bio that you can click for the daily challenge, or just message me. I always read back afterwards, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye. And then what about my lovely little Facebookers? Are you all okay? Oh, I meant to tell you. So today is just five squats. But because a lot of you would find 5 squats easy, I've done it this. Look, this is the pattern. I've done down, turn, centre and turn as one. And then again, turn and centre and turn until I've completed 5, okay? But I'm going to go because I'm going to go and sort out my porridge. I'll talk to you soon. Put anything in the comments if you want to know about MenoFit, pelvic floor training, the daily challenge, but I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.